Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas, and Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since... The Jayhawks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They ran it on first down, now on second. They'll run play action. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A strike downfield. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Red pass, it's complete. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! What a catch and run for 6. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Kansas offense will get the ball for the first time. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much they'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Makes the grab on the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the big fella. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The give to the tailback. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He's got it on the move. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Hands it off. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Coming after it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. The Jayhawks have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires left. It's complete. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the shuffle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Back open in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Never a doubt. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Fast motion from the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Run in the red zone, it's Hurtado. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was Bader.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He'll start this drive firing. Makes a connection. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. Touchdown, Kansas. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback.
He's got an alley. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll try the left side. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll keep it on the ground. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They'll run this play from the pistol. Handoff to the lone back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to it. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Here's the handoff. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Give to the running back. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. It's complete on the right side. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raider. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Gonna run it. It's Hurtado. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. He'll pull it on the read. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he could not get loose on the run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Jayhawks are on the move.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Running to the left. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. It is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams in the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He looks that one in nicely. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. He wants to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Really need positive yards on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under. This is a 3rd and long. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Toss sweep to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. The quick out. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of called neat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Give to the single back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raider. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Finds his man down the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. already trailing big, and the clock is not the... And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's a return from midfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to him. Going to try to get it himself. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down with the run. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line. They'll try the run. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the stomping has commenced. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. He leaves it with his back. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. Might as well give it to him again. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back on the move. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the full. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. To the ground with the back. The Red Raiders get it past the sticks. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. He's going to pass. Gets it out quickly. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the beatdown has ensued.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. San Jose State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the Silicon Valley. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes the catch. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. He's got 93 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. And the Red Raiders are threatening in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes his connection. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the route is on.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They go to the ground. Nice move to keep moving. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. They believe they can run right here. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Running back searching for a hole. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Fires toward the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. They'll decline the penalty, and the touchdown will count. Lining up to add another. Right down the boulevard. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas Tech, 56. Kansas, 27.
And here's the return. And the returner will be knocked down. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the Red Raiders have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage to the right. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And now on 3rd down after that last run. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and made. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll throw it on first down. Quick strike complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. He's got it. Makes the catch and knocked down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
To the air on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. This time he's got it. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Quarterback extends the play. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Here comes the offense on second down. Going to the ground. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He caught it. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They've been great on third down. Now to finish the deal on first and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, how big is the Michigan-Ohio State rivalry? They call it simply the game. And here's the final wrap-up. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone. He's got middle field responsibility. Just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On second down, he'll fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He's looking for an open man on second down. Makes the catch. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Trying to find his man on first down. Feeling some heat. He'll try to do it himself. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. On second down, they'll take to the air. Right on target this time. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! A great catch and run for 6.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They want to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Comes out throwing on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They get him down after he makes the catch. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. When we get to the offseason and they start having